Eden Zero is back, and we're finally at the conclusion of the Shiki-Ziggy fight. Yeah, so it starts out with a simple flashback to back when Ziggy was training Shiki first in his gravity. So Ziggy's complimenting him in his training, and Shiki's just throwing a tantrum, angry that he's getting beaten up. And she's like, "You asked me to train you. Come now, I'm gonna attack you now again." And of course, we flash back to the present. This is going to happen back and forth throughout the entire chapter, past and present. Shiki is punching Ziggy in the stomach. And of course, Ziggy continues to mock Shiki, does a counterattack, Shiki blocks it, causes a massive explosion of gravity waves that just destroy the tower that they're on. Everything's crumbling down around them, they're falling, and Shiki doesn't let up, he keeps on going on the attack, just hitting Ziggy over and over again, kicking him in the head, punching him in the chest, just keeps going at him. So Ziggy does what he always does, he throws rubble at Shiki, and for the first time, Shiki's gravity overpowers Ziggy's, and he crushes all the projectiles that were thrown at him into the ground. And so this is where the past and the present basically start to merge together, because the fight that they're doing right now is just a repeat of the training montage that Ziggy did for Shiki, where when he was younger, he told him what he was going to do first. He was going to punch, and then Shiki blocked the punch, and he said, "I'm going to now kick you." And then, of course, Shiki dodged the kick when he was a kid. And basically, they're just doing that same routine now that they're in this fight. Shiki then falls into the sky, and then makes a giant gravity black orb. And he realizes, since he's repeating the same fight he did as a training exercise as a kid, what I realized, basically, from jump from last chapter is that he didn't turn back into Dark Ziggy. He's still Grandpa Ziggy. He's just acting. Yeah, she is not an idiot. He understands that this has already happened to him. His grandpa did the exact same thing with all the people at Blue Garden, where he told all the robots to basically pretend to go evil so Shiki would leave. So this is just the same plan, just done again with himself. Shiki calls out Ziggy, and Ziggy's pretty open about it. He doesn't even hide the fact that he's been acting. And basically says, "Does this mean you're just going to stop?" And Shiki's like, "No, I'm going to finish this." And Ziggy just stands there and takes the giant ball of gravity and is annihilated. No joke, this attack was so fucking massive, there are no buildings anymore around. You could see the building in the background, but they were in the middle of the city, which means everything around them was completely and utterly crushed by their gravity and this. So she annihilated everything, not just Ziggy. Pina, of course, is alive. She was just teleported away. She's just getting teleported back. Shiki doesn't even look at her. He just says, "Welcome back, Pina." Pina is actually kind of surprised that she's alive. And he basically leaves Shiki one last message, basically telling him that he's a man at a time. He doesn't belong here. He should never have been here. And even if he dies, because he is also Shiki, that they're really the same person. So even if he dies, he isn't gone, because we're the same. I will always be with you because I am always you. And so he then entrusts the Eden Zero to Shiki to do what he believes is right with it. And as you can imagine, Shiki is just bawling his eyes out. There's just an endless amount of crying and suffering in this arc. It's like every single arc is just endless suffering when we get to the end of it. But now the three bads are gone, the only one left is the true enemy, which is, I don't think they're going down this arc. They're clearly set up for the future. And they're probably about to do something that I can only imagine what they're about to do next. But yeah, now their puppet is gone, and now that everyone else has been wiped out, there's really nothing left that this person can do, the true enemy, other than step into the light and do it themselves. But here's the thing. Now that all three are defeated, and the only one left is the true enemy, does Rebecca plan on summoning the chronophage still? Because what would be the point? They won. It's over. There's no need to devour all of these bad guys anymore because they're dead. There's no one left. And if the true enemy intends on staying hidden, then there's really no point in summoning the chronophage anyway, because you won't know if you actually were able to destroy them or not, because you don't know who they are. I can't imagine that the chronophage would just be a Chekhov gun that was never used, just a red herring. No, this is going to happen. The chronophage is going to be summoned like it always is, but what would be the point now? I don't understand. They would gain nothing by summoning the chronophage at this point. So what I'm thinking is that the chronophage isn't going to get summoned by Rebecca. Instead, the true enemy is going to use future Rebecca's dead body to summon the chronophage. Why would they do this? What would they gain? It would create chaos within the ranks of the good guys, giving the true enemy time to make a move that allows them to stay hidden instead of having to force themselves into the light. Because the goal was to find Mother and get their hands on the Aetheron. So, which is Rebecca's future body. So, most likely, they're probably in striking distance of Rebecca's body. So, while they won't be able to find Mother, at least not just yet, they will still get half of what they want. At least that's the theory that I'm going with at the moment. But hey, we'll have to wait another week to find out. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, so you can enjoy more Eden's here and other anime things. Thank you, and have a great day.